YouTubers, it's McCarran MO4 here. I decided I'm going to do a quick video showing my few motorcycles I have here. Actually at one point I had 5 motorcycles and now I am down to 2 because that one's my buddy's. But I'll start off with this one, as this one is my pride and joy. This is a 1993 Honda CBR900RR. I got it from my buddy, and he did the front end conversion on it, where it's all the plastics are stripped off, and it has risers to hold dirt bike handlebars and nice big single round headlight. I added these little turn signals, but it's very nice. It's very simple, and it kind of has like that muscle bike look of the early 80s, where it was pretty much stuff a big engine and a frame, have a little fancy tail and seat, big gas tank, and it looks cool. I really like this bike. It's very comfortable to ride. And this has the 893cc inline 4 engine, and it is very powerful. I know there are going to be a lot of people who are like, oh no, my R1 is more powerful. And it's like, whatever, I don't care. This bike is 20 years old this year, and I can still ride this thing and keep up with modern day bikes that cost about $14,000 to $15,000 brand new. So I'm happy about that. And also, this was the first generation engine. So this was the one that was like untapped power. It was just unrestricted, raw, gritty. I like it. In first and second gears, if you hold that throttle wide open and you just really rip on it, just get a full turn on it. Once you hit about 8,000 RPM, that's when the real horsepower kicks in. The front end comes off the ground, so it has power, and I like. So, yay! And it's got some really cool looking front rotors on it. Thing has amazing brakes. And on the back here, bit of a customized piece. This is a Honda VFR 800 swing arm. You don't see many people use the VFR 800 swing arms in any kind of single side swing arm conversions, because it's all on one side. Mainly because this thing took a lot of modification of the frame and swing arm to fit in there. Then also I had to custom make that spacer. I had to have it machined. And hydration. I had to have that machined out. That was almost $300. But I custom designed it, and it actually has a raised up section to hold O-rings to keep water and dirt and grit out. So I really like how that all turned out. And it mounts up like a factory. I mean, it uses the factory adjuster, factory pivot bolt for the CBR. So all I'd have to do to put this thing back to stock is, one, get a stock swing arm, and then have a couple of small bushings machined for either side just to space it out, because I had to take off a decent amount of frame on either side. But it's done nice and clean, looks factory, and then just another nice big chunk of aluminum to go with all the other aluminum on this bike. So, and this had a 18-inch Honda Civic rim. It was like 18 by 8, if I remember. And it had a 240 profile tire, which is a huge tire. But I actually just sold that yesterday, shipped it out to the guy. And I'm going back to a stock VFR 800 rim, which is a 17. So I'm reverting this bike back to stock, where it's a 17 in back, 16 in front, which will actually help the handling of this bike, and it's going to be a fun ride regardless. I mean, it was fun as heck with the 18, but the thing was, with how big that wheel was, just width-wise, it was only like a millimeter away from hitting the chain and swing arm, but it was over far enough that it would actually hit the subframe under full compression of suspension, so it hit a bump and a little scrape going, and slowly would dig into the tires. So I decided to get rid of that and go with something I can actually, corner in. So this is going to be a really fun bike for next season. And I'll have more videos of it, and I'm actually going to be hopefully getting it back on the road in less than a week here. I gotta buy the wheel and have it shipped out here. And my initial plan is to actually ride this back to work on my first day back, so I need to buy my new gear, put the stock wheel back on it, and it'll be pretty cool when it's done. So stay tuned for this thing. There's going to be also riding videos. I'm going to have a camera mounted on it. I'm probably going to actually make a GoPro mount or something right here, or just hold my regular camera. So I want to have a helmet cam and then actually a camera on the bike. So, two perspectives. And I know some people may have seen this one over here. This is actually another first gen Fireblade. This is the 94. I just picked this up 3 days ago, off Craigslist. It was this motorcycle, all the parts, its engine, which is junk, and then this motorized bike for 200 bucks, which is not bad in any sense. I mean, all the plastics are with it. All the plastics are currently in the shed right now, keeping them safe. I have the gas tank, seats, and it's all pretty clean. The only damage is it looks like it tipped over once, or something tipped over into it. This is bent, and the windscreen's cracked. That's the only body damage on this machine. And the front fender is missing, but whatever. So my initial plan is I'm going to take that motorized bicycle and I'm going to fix that up and sell it like I did my other motorized bicycle. I sold off my my rat rod motorized bike. Still have that one though. But fix it up, sell it. I'm hoping to get like 200 bucks for it. So pretty much have a CBR for free. But I'm actually going to be trading the CBR here in the next few days for a early 80s Suzuki GS1000. I think it's E or S or something like that. It's chain drive, not the shaft drive. And it has a big bore kit, Whitlow or something like that, or some kind of a like aftermarket big bore kit on it. So all it really needs is a few jets and the carbs, and then some customization, and this can be pretty awesome. So this is only temporary be here, and that's gonna go bye-bye. And I'm gonna have another cool project bike in here, and it's actually from the same guy I got this one from. So it's gonna be pretty cool, and yeah. I'm actually getting a little tired here. I haven't really talked this much in the last few weeks, so. But yeah, stay tuned, everybody. More videos are gonna be made. I still have a bunch of small engine projects laying around, and I sold off 4 of my tractors in the last month or so. I sold off 3 Simplicities and a Massey Ferguson 12 I got, and made profit on all of them, and I used that to buy some other stuff and pay some bills, because I've been laid up for the last 6 weeks, and I have short-term disability, but it's just not quite cutting it. But I still have 1 tractor here at my shop, and then I also have 2 at my cabin, which I'm going to be bringing back. And first things first, it's going to be like a resurrection, get them running again, then restore one of them and fix up the other one. So more videos will be made, so everybody stay tuned and have a good one.